Something that came up, and it might have been both Destiny and Hassan said this, or it was like one of those, like a bunch of shit libs and leftists. And the thing I'm want to make sure to stress here is, why defend the Democratic Party at this stage when you're on the left? And I really mean this. Like, it kind of doesn't make sense, because one of the things that now is like this big deal is, oh, tariffs, blah blah. And it's like everyone tariffs America, and tariffs are actually one of the oldest methods of ensuring that the people who work in your country, like, you wouldn't have entire nations if they didn't tariff what came in from other ones. And I mean, like Greece, the Ummah has to tariff because there's so little that they make outside of commodities, raw commodities, if that. They're not manufacturing giants. There's simply not a nation of the Ummah, maybe possibly outside of Azerbaijan. Because if I remember, Azerbaijan is who H&M had manufacturing a lot of their stuff. But the Ummah is not a manufacturing power. They're commodities based. And it's a whole thing about the way that structure of culture is. So the thing I started thinking about was this whole thing of, oh, you weren't better under Trump, you just thought so because of what stuff cost. Now, Destiny being this really overpaid, underinformed, ugly bro who just gets humiliated by the right. Like, literally, he's just what do you call it? A Bob for the right, except a Bob that has a really, really forward head and is really tiny. So more like kind of one of those clown balloons. You bonk and it goes whoop, 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 weeble wobbles, that kind of thing. And that's what he plays for the right now. And so he just says these things that it's like, actually there's math that says you're wrong. And it is, the thing is, it's really sad how he'll pick these numbers that it's like, so the government's numbers are good when you like them. And the weirdest part is why if you're really on the left, dude, would you like a party that you say always sells out to the highest bidder? Why would you defend what we know are not well kept records, and then records that we know exactly what they're doing to polish them? Glasnost, that polishing. Glasnost was not peace; it was polishing the way the world saw the USSR. So I just think I just get a kick out of it because there's enough of you that you remember what happened with gold and silver during Trump's administration. So when these people are saying this, it's like, why are you? It's just the dumbest of the dumb kind of thing. How much is gold worth compared to the dollar? Period. That's it. And then that decides how much is labor worth per minute, per second, compared to gold. That's it. That's all it comes down to. And they don't really get that because, of course, the saddest part about it is somebody like Destiny. I've heard him argue economics against the socialists, but now that he has to, that the only thing he has is, oh, well, Trump is so dumb, he's so mean, and it's because he knows what's going to happen. People like him are going to become the least, they will be like, everybody will know how uncool Destiny is. Like, you can't dance, you can't keep your hoe, like, nigga, you whack, nigga, you are whack. And so I'm just kind of enjoying, like, really, So gold being more expensive than ever in the currency that the entire world bases its purchases in. And that happened specifically, the leap in this happened specifically during the present administration. And so that's not them. That is nothing, that's not labor policy, that's not fiscal policy, that's not economic policy. And it's great how they do this. And they're, oh, no, but you see, because Trump messed everything up. And so we've been doing the exact same things from the Trump administration. Is that what you're trying to argue? You know, like, and so now it's pretty much, starting to become pretty much over. Wanted to also tell everybody, not only will all the votes cast on the 5th be the only votes allowed, another bonus, another delicious bonus, the cherry on top. One, Virginia can take the 200,000 ineligible voters off of the voter rolls. That's been decided. I believe that was SCOTUS. And then the other was all the votes have to be counted on the same day. There's no such thing as election week. It's election day. It says that in the federal statute. So that means day. A day. You're going to have to count the fucking votes. So now the beautiful part is that this is one of those things of like, yeah, too bad you scared the shit out of MAGA and so many people voted ahead of time. Donovan's going to be voting a little bit ahead of time. And also, I just want to put this, I never changed parties officially. Because the emails I get from the Democrats are so informative. So, yeah, there's just, when you know you're winning, there's just a certain kind of way you behave, you know, when you're not terribly worried, but no, these emails don't say we're not terribly worried. They literally do not say we're totally cool. It's just make sure you get out there. Don't worry, folks. No, that's not what's happening at all. Oh, and now, the most delicious thing ever, to see Chuck Schumer now being called a capo by other Jews. You giveth, and you taketh away. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. So now the big thing is, and then it comes down to, so you all think that on top of everything else, the Fraternal Order of Police has not been like discussing anything with, they don't talk to each other. Why would they do that? Why would the police want to maybe plan out across nationwide to be on top of any unrest that happens? Because where's it going to happen? It's going to happen in blue sanctuary cities and enclaves. So on top of it, you're literally going to dead Kennedys it again. You're going to riot, as the song goes, playing right into their hands. Tomorrow you're homeless. Tonight it's a blast. Just, no. Gotta wait. Gotta wait to feel the full power, the full energy. The rush, like a rushing wind. All right, I got shit to do. I'll talk to you guys later.